Hello, everybody. Good evening. Rose here. So it is very, very late in the evening, but I'm trying to squeeze out a bit more content before I go to bed tonight because, as you guys know, in the morning, I'm going to be leaving and moving up to Washington. So for the next couple of days, I'm going to be away, and I don't know when I'm going to come back and be able to stream again. Hopefully, it won't take too long. But in the meantime, I'm just trying to keep up with all the current Foodie Beauty content and react to it. So tonight, Foodie Beauty did a live stream called Morons, where she had a date and she's back from her date. She's at the Orange Julep and she's quite angry. She's angry because tomorrow there's going to be a blackout as far as the reaction channels. Word is spreading around like wildfire, and a lot of people are in agreement that they're not going to react to Foodie. You know, that's basically what the blackout is. All of the reactors are saying, nope, we're not going to react to you. And you would think Foodie Beauty would be very, very happy about that, but she's actually quite angry. Very, very strange indeed. 1 minute she's cursing us out and saying, go get your own content. You're all a bunch of content thieves, blah, blah, blah. And then she's getting literally upset because people are not going to react to her. And I think I know why. It's because she knows that the reaction channels are her lifeblood. And although she likes to play the part of, I hate the reaction channels, they're all awful people, and so forth and so on, it actually is freaking her out that the reaction channels are not going to react to her. So she's in a parking lot and going off about the reaction channels, but especially Monty. So before I go to bed tonight, because I do have to get some sleep for my upcoming trip, which will last about 2 days, I'm going to go ahead and react to Foodie real quick so I can do this and then go straight to bed after a nice long shower. So here's Miss Foodie and her talking about Monty and the reaction channels and the upcoming blackout.
Oh my god, the day. Hi, Monica, everybody. Hi, if I missed you. Okay, what the fuck? I'm just finding out from stale garlic stupid toast. Okay, garlic, all reaction channels like this person are morons. Let me tell you why. What's this blackout thing they're gonna do tomorrow? So, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to fucking extra party hard, extra beef hard tomorrow. Are you guys actually gonna black me out tomorrow? Are you fucking kidding? These.
Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Foodie, make it make sense. Why are you mad? First, you tell us to get our own content. We're content thieves, blah, blah, blah. Now you're getting angry. Girl, pick a lane. You don't want us to react to you. And then when we give you what you want, you get mad. Make it make sense. You're mad because the reaction channels are saying, we're tired of your nonsense. And we're going to show you that we don't have to react to you. And you're mad about that?
People who I pay their bills with my content are gonna black me out because what?
Oh, girlfriend, slow your roll and put the brakes on. You pay our bills with your content. Do you not figure that some of us have other jobs? There's a lot of us that work, and the YouTube thing is just a side hobby. Just because your entire income is YouTube doesn't mean that means the rest of us too. There's lots of us that work. I work. Other people that I know that are reactors, they work. They got jobs. Your entire income is YouTube, but that doesn't mean all the reactors are the same way. We're not. We've got other side hustles. We got other things to do. Your ego is so gigantic. You honestly think you're the be all end all of YouTube, and without you, YouTube would just fall down and all the reactors would fall down. We won't. There are other things to react to, there's other things to do. You really need to put your ego in check.
And then he's so desperate for content, he's like, well, the way she treats her pets is quite despicable.
It is. What about that is wrong? The way you treat your pets is despicable. You over there making 10,000 plus a month. You always running out of food. You not changing the litter boxes. You not taking your pets to get groomed or for medical care. What about that is wrong? You do neglect your pets. You sat there and bought a pair of new sunglasses for yourself, sitting there ordering tons of fast food. Where is the vet visit for BBJ, who's been needing to go back to get her teeth fixed for several months? Why hasn't Sam gone to the groomers yet? Why are you even taking him to get a line cut? He's a long-haired cat. He doesn't need a line cut. What he needs is someone who will brush his fur so he doesn't get mats down to the fur, which are quite painful. And if they get severe enough, they can cause infection. What about that is wrong? You have your pets in a home that is filthy and filled with fruit flies and mold and disgusting dirt of all kinds. You neglect your pets. And I'm still pissed, Foodie. I am still pissed about that comment that you made about BBJ, that when she passes away, you're going to throw her into the dump. Are you fucking joking? Are you kidding me? A pet that's been in your care for 20 years, 2 decades, and you plan on throwing her in the garbage can when she dies. That tells me everything I need to know about you as a pet parent, how much you actually care. That your pets are nothing more than living props to get attention for you in the chat. You're using them to connect with all of the other real pet parents in your audience. Oh, look, here's my cat. Aren't they cute? That's the only time you care about them, is using them to get attention for you. Other than that, you don't give a crap.
No, it's not, you fucking moron. I had an appointment for him tomorrow.
Yeah, let's see you make it. How many appointments have you made for your cats? How many? How many have you actually made, Foodie? How many times have we heard you say, I'm going to take him to the vet tomorrow? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. How many times? You always make sure to go shopping for yourself. You always made sure to go run up to see Natter in Montreal and spend I don't know how much in gas and buy motel and hotel rooms. But why can't you make one single vet visit? Why can't you do that? Why can't you make sure to have proper food for them? Why can't you make sure to have a clean home for them? If you want to be lazy and do it responsibly, you could hire a groomer to come out to you and a vet to come out to you, and your pets wouldn't have to go very far. You wouldn't even have to go to a static location. They'll come to you. You got the money to do it. Why haven't you done it? So don't sit there and tell me about I love my pets so much. That's bullshit, madam. That is bullshit. If you are respectable and loving pet parent as you should be, but you aren't, why is BBG looking so sick these days? Why? Why? Why can that baby hardly eat? There's something going on with her, and you know there's something wrong, and you don't give a shit.
Tomorrow!
Yeah, let's see.
What blackout? Apparently reaction channels are not going to watch me tomorrow. Yeah, right! Yeah, right! When's rent due? On August 1st? Fucking idiot! Oh my god, I need a pogo.
What's rent got to do with anything? We're blacking you out tomorrow. What's rent got to do with anything? Foodie, listen. We don't get our paychecks until the 21st. What's one day? What's one day? Girl, what? You think we can't do without you for one day? Trust me, we can. We've seen enough of you.
For this fucking shit. Oh, I hate people. Fuck, don't even get me started. Hey, what's up, hotties? Black Cillian. Oh, they'll be watching. You know what? I'm going to do something extra controversial tomorrow. I'm going to do something extra controversial tomorrow. And you know you're going to watch, you fucking morons. Like, I'm sorry, but that is moronic behavior. Like, what? You're going to block me out because of my behavior? Are you kidding? What behavior? What behavior? What behavior? Pogo and pretend bees. Okay, so anyways, the date was amazing.
In your head.
No, that wasn't a sarcastic cough. Okay, I need to get my fucking ass out here. Hi, AA. Poop on the long road.
What controversial thing could she do on YouTube that we haven't seen before? Foodie, you've done it all. You've done it all, darling. There's no surprises here. You've come on camera and been greened out of your head. You've come on camera and been drunk out of your head to the point where you nearly vomited on stream. You've shown us every part of your body that there is to be seen. We've seen everything that we didn't want to see. What other surprises could you give us that we haven't seen so far? I mean, literally, what? We've seen it all. I mean, that's the downside with you being a shock drama channel, is that you literally hit the ceiling a while ago with shocking people with something new and vulgar and just horrible. We've seen it. We've seen it all. You can't shock us anymore. Yeah. We've seen it. What are you going to do? We've seen it all. You can't shock us anymore. We're desensitized to you.
That man looking like a snack. Snort fake coke and bounce off the ball in the buff. I saw that and I thought, that's cutting off their nose to spite their face. Oh my god, if there was any better definition than to cut your nose off to spite your face, because no one gives a shit if you're blacking me out. Good. Good. At least, you know what? I'm going to get more views tomorrow because I'm going to do something and you are not covering it. So, good luck with your
Oh, like we can't cover it the next day.
blackout. They think you own Natter's channel. There's no proof of that. So why?
Pete said that you own his channel, and girl, you sat there in detail. You did everything for his channel, Foodie, and it got monetized way too quickly. Girl, stop. You're over there playing Monopoly using YouTube. You know you are.
So what would they think? Like, they're stupid. Maybe think less. Maybe that would do you some favors in life. God, motherfuck. It's the stupidest thing I heard in my entire life. And I've heard some stupid shit. Alright, let's go.
Oh, yeah? Then why is it that every single time payday came around, Natter had to wait on you to get his money? If the channel was under his name and his Google AdSense, why would he need you to give him money? Because if it was under his account, he would get the money directly. He wouldn't need you for that. It would go directly into direct deposit. Why is it every single month you would have to run over there and give him money? Why? Because they set it up that way. Because you're not stupid, Foodie. At least when it comes to money, you know better. You're not going to let that sugar baby have access to sugar without your knowledge. You want to maintain control. And you were controlling him using money. So the way you did that, by keeping the money away from him and in your pocket, to where if he wanted it, he had to go through you. That's the way it was. That's the way it's always been.
Go get some fucking orange julep. I'm not bringing you with me. I'm scared. I don't want to go. There's all kinds of hot guys. I don't like ordering pogos in front of hot guys. Anyways, I'm kidding. I need to put in for this. Is that the stupidest thing you've ever heard in your life?
You know what? She's just absolutely shocked. Oh my God, they're going to black me out? They're not going to react to me? I can't believe this. The reaction channels, I thought I was so important to them. They're actually going to shut me out for a day? Yeah, we are. How do you like them apples? Do you like them? They taste good? Yeah, we're not going to react to you. How about that? We can turn away from you for a day. I'm sure a lot of us are looking forward to it because it gives us a much needed vacation. 6 to 10 hours of live streams a day, every day for a straight year. Are you joking? Yeah, vacation time. We're all going to relax tomorrow. Watch some cat videos or something. I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to be relaxing because I'm going to be on the road traveling. You know, that thing you say you want to do, but you never do? I'm going to actually do it. I'm moving to a new area, to a beautiful area and enjoying myself. That's right. So I'm going to be traveling, Foodie. So all the other reaction channels, they're not going to be reacting to you. We're all going to take a vacation from you because we sure need it.
I'm deceased. How you so funny while angry? That guy really wants to get up. Number one, what kind of man? Like, no, I'm sorry. With that, okay, women, ladies, sexually active ladies, would it dry your vaginas up instantly and make your ovaries hide inside your gallbladder if you saw a man create a channel and
You know, why do you have to talk in such vulgar terms? I'm sorry, I'm 51 years old. I don't talk like that. That's disgusting. The things she's saying right now are disgusting. Who talks like this? If you're someone and you have sex, do you talk like this? No. You talk like this to shock people and to make a big deal over having sex because maybe you don't get a lot of it or maybe you don't get it at all. You know, what she's doing right now, I akin it to someone who really has money versus someone who doesn't. If you got somebody who has money, it's no big deal to them. They don't make a big show of it. Versus somebody who doesn't have it and they make a big show of it by showing it off to everybody, you know?
passion on girl drama. Are you fucking gross? Ew. Excuse me. No. Never. I mean, what? Really? Bitch drama? That's what you're gonna do? And then you're gonna worry about my cats? Like, oh, I'll kiss Sam for you when I get home, okay? I'll grab his pooper for you.
What about
He's going
BBJ?
to the vet tomorrow, but I take so bad care of my cats. Go.
Wait a second, stop. So you said he was going to get shaved. You said he's getting a line cut. That's a groomer's, Foodie. That's a groomer's you're taking him to. Now you're saying that he's going to the vet. Which is it? You keep changing your story. But you know what? You should be taking BBJ to the vet first. She's an elderly cat. She's got health problems. Not a doctor. I'm not a vet to know what the health is of each cat, but I would say that BBJ needs to go first. The vet told you on the phone she's got oral issues. She needs to go. And for some reason, you're not taking her. And maybe that's the reason why that poor baby can hardly eat, which is horrible. You're sitting there letting your cat suffer for what purpose? Because you don't want to spend the money to get her teeth fixed? You don't want to get her meds? You'll spend $500-600 on a pair of sunglasses, but you won't take your cat to the vet? You're horrible. Shame on you.
Please. Oh my god. They make exactly. I can never dry. I can't relate. I'm sure. Okay, watch his videos. It will. All right. And now watch. He's probably going to strike me for bullying and harassment.
No, you know what? You made threats against Monty, saying you're going to file false charges on him. So that's why he went to the cops, because that's a serious matter, Foodie. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't even have that attitude, filing false charges on a reactor just because you don't like him. What's the matter with you? Seriously, what's wrong? What's going on in your head that you would even think that?
The very people who talk shit about me and make up lies.
What lies do we make up? What do? We sit here and we react to your content side by side, like I'm doing right now. So I'm sitting here reacting to your content as it's playing. Where are the lies?
Like the fact that I don't take care of my cats or that I.
You don't. You don't. I sit here and react to your videos, Foodie. We see how your house looks. The box mountains everywhere, the filth everywhere, the rotten food, the moldy pots. Is that acceptable to keep a pet in that environment? You sit there and you talk about running out of cat food. You sit there and you talk about how the litter boxes haven't been changed in several months, despite the fact you've got a Pretty Litter subscription. Those boxes should be changed at least once a month with the solid waste taken out every day. Do you do that? Does Pete's do that? No. You let the boxes just pile up, pile up, pile up. You dump new litter on top of the old litter rather than clean them out. And then Pete's over there, oh, the boxes are so heavy, I can't pick them up. Excuse me? I'm 127 pounds. And I put 10 pounds of cat litter in a litter box and I carry it down 2 flights of stairs and I dump it into the dumpster. And if I can do that, he can clean out a box. He can figure out a way, and so can you. But they're living in those conditions and that's acceptable? No, absolutely not.
My own Natter's channel are the same ones who strike me. Because you're stupid.
Who strikes you? Who has struck you? Nobody has struck you. What are you talking about?
Chantal had Natter's password. I never had his password. He put it into my phone like so many. He's changed his password so many times since then. Daily stoicism reminder. Yeah. Thanks for the super chat. Drive like the fountain of youth. No, I don't own his channel. Do you think he would let me own his channel?
Yes. Yes. Trying to hide income from the government? Yes. Absolutely.
Like, the fact that you think you know Natter in one breath and then the next you're like, she owns his channel. That fucking guy would not let me own anything of his.
You confess that you made the channel for him from start to finish. You did everything for him. Everything. You set up the channel. All of that. You did that because he couldn't do that. He didn't know how. But you did. You set up the channel, Foodie. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Are you kidding? So which one is it? Make up your mind again. Because, you know, I don't want to go. Who wants to go for me? You guys want to come with me? No, because it's hard to carry everything.
How much are you getting?
These typos are doing the most. I'm going to go and park in that parking lot after and eat. Pete said it, like, how long ago was that? And he doesn't know. He even said...
Yeah, so Pete said it. Pete said that Chantal created Natter's channel, that she owns his channel, and then Foodie yelled at him to retract his statement. So Pete's let it out of the bag that she created the channel, she owns the channel, and then she was like, oh no, you shouldn't have revealed that. Go back and retract it. Tell everybody you lied. Yeah. She didn't want that getting out.
Like, that was so long ago. And then he even said, oh, he doesn't own you don't own his channel? Like, he thought, like, I was like, no, I don't. That was so long ago. He's even addressed it since then. It's so easy to prove. He fucking proved it. He showed his AdSense, Nader El Shami. He showed it.
Sure he did.
You morons. This is why the title is Morons. They're determined to give me a stroke. Oh, I'm not stroking out. Don't worry, I'm okay. I just find it so stupid. Uber Eats from the door to your car. Do you think I should? Hi, Mimi! I'm gonna talk about everything when I get back. I'm gonna go get food, okay?
I don't want to hear about your fake.
Am I gonna get a lawyer? No, fuck. I'm not spending any time on these stupid morons who are bothered with me for no fucking reason. Okay, Foodie. Your channel's about me, but you're gonna black me out. Okay. Cut your nose to spite your face, idiots. Nice solidarity. We're gonna be beezing. No one cares. Right? Right?
Keep telling yourself that.
The crack open? I gotta brush my wig again. Right. I mean, take us with you. Yeah, but I can't carry everything then.
You know why I think it bothers her? Because she is clearly bothered here. She's so bothered, which is weird. First, she says she hates the reaction channels, doesn't like them reacting to her content. Then she gets bothered because they're doing a blackout. You know why I think that bothers her? Because she is such a narcissist. Absolutely. She loves seeing the reactions to her. She loves seeing the comments. She loves the fact that people talk about her, and it bothers her that for a day people aren't talking about her. They're saying, "No, we're not talking about you." She desperately wants that attention, desperately, and it bugs her that she's not going to get it.
What the fuck are they gonna do? Picket on the streets? Like, I don't understand even what that's so stupid. Like, it's embarrassing for you. All of my fucking beezers we're gonna be beezing. It's not going to affect me in any way.
It's affecting you now. You're getting upset.
Beauty is for the girls and gays only. A straight man getting involved is very, very, very disgusting and gross. Relaxed and giddy? Cause I had to see that stupid bullshit. And then that triggered me. Alright, I'm gonna go to get food. I'll be back.
And she leaves the car for a long, long time. Look, it takes forever to get food. Girl, how much are you ordering?
Hello! Let's eat. Lock my door. Alright, you wanna talk about my date?
Yeah, you know what? I was on the Kiwi Farms and they pointed out something about Foodie's little date. So Foodie posted a few pictures to her Instagram, which in my opinion were inappropriate for Instagram because she was barely dressed. Like on the subject of the pictures, they pointed out something. That despite the fact that she had a hot, heavy date, her lipstick didn't even look touched. Like she hadn't done anything with anybody. Isn't that weird? You're gonna go on a date and do something with somebody and your lipstick is still on. So I wouldn't put it past Foodie just to carry out the lie that she had a date. I wouldn't put it past her to actually, get a hotel room just long enough to take a few pictures just to lead everybody off the scent, make them think, oh yeah, I actually had a date. I don't think anything happened tonight. Other than her telling a lie and trying to sell the lie to people. That's pretty much about it. And then she comes up with this fake story about this fake encounter with a fake guy. That's what I think happened. I think nothing happened. And she just wants to lie to people and give this illusion that there's a bunch of hot guys calling on her. And Foodie, question. So if you had a hot date, like you said you did, wouldn't you be sore all over? Since you went to a room, right? You did something with somebody. Wouldn't you be sore all over and unable to walk? Yeah, I think you would. You'd be complaining about, I'm sore, I'm sore. You're not complaining. So either nothing happened or very little happened. Girl, if something severe happened in that room, you should be dead tired because you got no stamina. You should be really, really tired, and you're not. You got energy right now. You're not the least bit exhausted. So, yeah, you lied about having your date, but where's the evidence of that date? Because I don't see any.
Mary R., welcome to Very Important.
Look, I mean, she walked to the Orange Tulip and she got some food and she's out of breath. So how can you possibly have a hot, passionate date with that kind of stamina? You can't.
These are recipes. Someone's gonna steal you guys? Is that what you thought? Sorry for the light. Stupid business. You're not even open.
I don't want to see her eat.
He wanted me to spend the night.
Oh, just pointing this out, because I pointed this out earlier. I don't think this is a coincidence. So Foodie mentioned earlier, one of the reacts I did, that she was talking to a guy, and he told her that you can only see her for 4 hours, that she had to leave by 9. So isn't it something that Dee Dee said that she had to spend time with her mom, and she'd be leaving her mom by 9 o'clock? Huh, isn't that something? That this guy that Foodie's talking to says, I can't spend all night with you. I can spend a few hours up until 9 o'clock. And then Dee Dee's mom is in the hospital, as I understand it. She had an operation, but Dee Dee would be leaving and coming home at 9. So more confirmation that she was spending time with Natter.
Oh. Oh,
Telling on
thank you.
herself.
I get it now. Thanks, Olivia. My clothes at that time. Somehow he found me a coffee. He like called the front desk to ask if he could have a coffee because he couldn't figure out the coffee machine in the room. It was like a weird one. I was like, "Are you fucking?" It's so nice. And then, oh my god. So he's actually going to be getting a hotel because his job gives him an allowance for hotels, a daily allowance for hotels because he travels a lot with his job, like between like in Quebec or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you details about him. I told him I'm like I might talk about my date because I showed him my channel. He's like, "Oh, I'll subscribe." I'm like, "Yeah," and I told him all about the drama and fucking, just because I feel if I feel comfortable with the person.
That's really a bad idea, Foodie. If this guy is real, which I don't think he is, but if you're looking to keep a guy around, I don't think you'd want him subscribed to your channel because you know you're a train wreck. And if he gets one whiff of you and how you really are, he's going to go running for the hills.
I'll open up to them, no problem. A good man. Rebbe and Black Julian, like he's never been married and he doesn't have kids.
Why does she keep showing off the food to the camera? Is she catering to the feeders again? I think she is. I think she's starting to do that feeder content again because she's making a point now to do the mukbangs in her car, which is classic foodie content. She used to do them all the time. But doing the mukbangs in the car with the car tray, eating in her car, she must be catering to the feeders. This is something she used to do for the feeders.
And he tried to make me feel really like he took my wig off, but he's like, I just want you to know that you're beautiful anyway. Like he made me feel so nice. And he then to make me feel more secure, he went and talked about a story about how his nails like grew weird.
Oh, weird.
So I had a really nice time. And I cannot wait to see him again.
You know, something that just popped into my head. I remember whenever Foodie was seeing Natter, that she would not eat anything. Either A, she would eat something, she would go wild on the food before she went to go see Natter because she didn't want to eat around him, or she wouldn't eat at all. And then as soon as she was done with Natter, she would go wild with the food. I'm kind of getting that same vibe now. That like before maybe she went to go see Natter tonight, and before going, she didn't want to have any food, but then after she's done, she's going to go wild with the food because she's not in his company.
It was so nice. But I know what you mean. Like, I'm gonna be going on a date, don't worry. I have like people that like we're probably gonna do more like next time he comes over, like next time he comes down, we're gonna go out and do something. He's handsome, yeah.
That's what you said about Natter, and girl, we saw what he looks like. We don't trust your opinion of what handsome is anymore. Because before we saw Natter, you were painting a picture of him. He's so handsome. He's got a six-pack abs, blah, blah, blah. And then we saw him. We're like, what the? What? You lied to us. We got clickbaited. We got rickrolled.
Yeah, Lambo. Who said that? Because Mr. Mercedes called me, messaged me back and said, Can I see you next week instead? No, you can't. I said, I don't know. I'll see what my schedule is like. And then he wrote back something about when he has his kids or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm trying to juggle all these people.
In your head, because that's where they exist, in your head.
The orange is the Holy Grail.
I don't want to see her eat. Oh, something I'm noticing. And you guys can let me know in the comments. Like, I'm curious. Where did this bracelet come from? Is that something she's had before? The reason why I'm asking is because you guys know that I know a bit about BDSM, right? And I called Foodie out for wearing that gold heart necklace. I called that out as her wearing a day collar. And for those who do not know what a day collar is, it is a piece of jewelry that a person who wants to be a submissive to somebody, who is a submissive to somebody, it is a piece of jewelry gifted by the Dom to the submissive, to kind of show that they are that person's Dom. You don't go out and buy your own day collar. The dominant will give it to you. It could be any piece of jewelry. It could be a necklace. It could be a ring. It could be a bracelet. It could be an anklet, depending on the person. But a day collar is essentially used because obviously you cannot go out into the normal world with a leather collar around your neck. It wouldn't be appropriate for, say, professional job, business situations and around people who are not part of the lifestyle. That's the purpose of a day collar. It's kind of like a collar out in the open, but nobody knows except you and other people who are in the know. So she's wearing a bracelet now, is she? So since I called her out for wearing a day collar, is this kind of like her way of wearing something to kind of signify that? I don't know, but I've never seen that bracelet before. Where'd that come from, Foodie? Did you buy that for yourself or did Natter give that to you? Somehow I think you gifted it to yourself.
It's true.
I also find it funny she's wearing that bracelet directly after her date with Natter.
I bet the cops took a look at his YouTube channel and thought, why is this grown man obsessed with a woman? Exactly.
You know what I think, Foodie? I think you should be leaving the cops alone, you should be leaving the legal system alone, and stop trying to use them to play games. That's not what the police are for. That's not what the legal system is for. Just if you want to play games with Natter, fine. But don't use the legal system nor the medical system to play games. Okay? Just don't do it. Don't do it.
You were going to lie and make up charges.
Yeah, how fucked up is that?
I said I was going to make up charges?
Yeah,
what?
you did. Which
I
is
don't remember that.
really messed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably joking.
Well, you can't joke about things like that. Because here's the bad thing about you. We don't know when you're joking, when you're not joking, because you lie so much. And we know you're vengeful and wrathful. So how do we know you're freaking joking? So Monty did what he needed to do to make sure that nothing would happen. You can't make threats like that, Foodie, and that's exactly what it was, a threat. I'm going to call the cops and press false charges on you. That's horrible for you to even say that, to think that, or do that. You cannot use the legal system. You can't use the cops just because you're feeling vengeful. You can't do that.
Obviously.
No, not obviously.
Anyways, listen. You can't get arrested unless they're false. What a moron. Whatever.
Foodie, you are someone that you went to the cops and you allegedly told the cops that Natter essayed and DV'd you. That's what you did. And you did it in a moment of anger because you were jealous and you wanted Natter and Dee Dee to not be together. That's how far you're willing to go with your vengeance. So when you see someone like that that's willing to go that far, you know, is it out of the scope of possibility that you'll turn around and press false charges on somebody? No, it isn't.
He's just as dumb as garlic bread. Thank you. Did you see the whole dress? Watch it. Karma! Is Roman in here? I don't see him. I don't have him blocked. Yeah. Or you know what? You could black me out all the time. Like, actually, you should probably do that. You should probably black me out. Like, if you don't like me, don't watch me. That's my suggestion. Whatever, Shan. Whatever you want to say what it is. Who cares?
Shan says, to be fair, these aren't dates, they are hookups. Correct. If she's meeting a guy in a motel room and they're getting down and dirty, that's not a date. That's a hookup. That's a hookup.
I went on a date the other day. I don't want to go to a fucking pub every day with a man. I like hotel beezing and screwing. I like to have sex.
Right. So you just said it. You're not about that dating life. You're not about that getting to know someone first life and building relationships and having friendships and all that. You want to get straight down to down and dirty. You want to forego all of the getting to know someone and maybe having something serious. You want what you want. You want it quick, easy, and sleazy in a motel room. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Get you cat fare and send you home. That's what you want. And hey, if that's what you want, that's what you want. But don't expect guys to fall in love with you for that, because they won't. They absolutely won't.
With different people. I love to have sex. I'm in like my sexual prime right now.
What? You're in your what? Your sexual prime, girl. You have the stamina of a cricket. Cut it out. You're trying to make trying to make yourself sound like some sex pot with stamina for days. Cut it out. We know better.
Call me a whore, whatever, fucking sex shame because you're jealous. Do whatever you want. It's no skin off this beautiful ass. Your title tomorrow should be due. I don't understand the shock value of you finding men that show interest in you. It's straight up fat shaming. Total blackout arc. Blackout get that 9 to 5 arc.
I got news for you, Foodie. It doesn't matter if you have the ugliest, most horrible woman in the world. I guarantee you somebody in the world wants to screw her. I mean, it's just not that hard. Anybody can get laid. It's just that some of us choose not to because we have standards, because we choose quality over quantity. Anybody can get laid as many times as they want. You getting laid a great number of times, that's nothing special. It's nothing special. Anybody can do it. Anybody. It's just that those of us that have standards, we choose not to. We want to get to know someone. We want to go on dates. We want to know who we're around before we start associating with them and getting intimate with them. You don't care. You just want, it's all about quick, easy gratification. That's all it is.
Yeah. You make them all too much money. The salty ones might not make a lot of money. That's why they're being assholes. Their acquaintance meetings? No, because I still talk to every single one. Every single person I've slept with, I still talk to.
No,
and I'm still going to be seeing. So no, it's not just hookups. I don't want to pay for it. I'm not paying for another man. No, I don't have to pay. So I actually, since I've been in Montreal, my Tinder has been off the fucking hook because Montreal is a bit bigger and it uses your location. So as I'm in the hotel, my phone is ding ding.
Oh, please. Foodie, unless you have your Tinder set to where, anything goes, anybody's accepted. Tinder isn't exactly a hotbed for great men. Sorry, the dating sites are, there's a lot of like frogs you got to go through, and it's hard to find just one guy that's decent. So I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I get so many men calling me, and they're all desirable and they're high quality men. Now I know you're living in a fantasy world. Now I know you're lying. That ain't the truth, and you know it.
Ding ding ding, as I'm getting fucking having like some intimate time, and I'm just like all the dudes. I'm telling you, okay.
Yeah, I'm sure if you have a profile that says, "Hey, I don't want a relationship. I just want to screw." Yeah, you're gonna have your phone digging off the hook. I'm sure there's men out there like saying, "I'm down. I'll do it. You just want to hook up? No relationship? Okay, I'm there."
Men love curvy. Yeah, men love curvy, pretty women and curvy women. But I notice like I get that compliment a lot. I get why men say they like me is because they do. They like my form. They like my breasts. They like how I look. Like they like my face. They think I'm pretty. They think I'm funny. They think I'm bubbly. They think I'm
Keep telling yourself that.
like what? It's true. It's true. Nobody who's not super like jealous of you would sit there and like pick apart your looks.
Oh, please. I'm not jealous of you. And I've yet to meet a reactor or talk to one that were jealous of you. Oh, I'm so jealous of Foodie. I'm green with jealousy. Foodie, I'm 51 years old. I'm not jealous of you. You're younger than I am, but I'm not jealous because the only thing you got going on for yourself is money. That's it. That's pretty much it. There's nothing about your life that inspires jealousy in me or anybody else. The only time you're in control is when you've got the camera on. But once you turn that camera off, your life is out of control. There's no structure, no discipline, no nothing. Maybe that's why you have the camera on so much, because once you turn that camera off, reality starts to set in and you run from reality as fast as you can, as often as you can. You avoid it like the plague. When you turn that camera off, reality is sitting right next to you and you just don't want to talk to it. So to feel in control, to feel like you're somebody, you have to keep that camera on. You have to stare into that black mirror and talk to yourself and talk to these people that a lot of them are newbies. They don't know who you are yet. But once they figure you out, they'll figure you out.
Your life, your sex life. Like, oh, she thinks this and that. Meanwhile, they're probably fucking sitting with Pringles right now, up friggin' wishing they had like even a vibrator. Like, give me a
Oh, please, girl, stop.
break. It doesn't matter what you do; the haters will come for you. Screw them and do you. Miss Holly, those are the words of the wisdom of the night.
Okay. All right. I'm done with her. I'm done with this live stream. What else we got here? AM says Chantal often acts like she's the only person that's ever had sex. Yeah, she does act that way. She's the only person who had sex, y'all. We should all admire her. Nobody else in the world has had sex but Foodie. Uh, Iron Wolf says, "Damn right, you're blacked out tomorrow. I think it will do a lot of people's mental health good to give watching you a break." Yes, it will. Hey, we're all looking forward to the vacation. We need it. Hours and hours of Foodie every day. Are you kidding me? We're all going to be enjoying the rest. Finney says, "I almost believed that this happened with someone new until she kept talking and started romanticizing the whole thing. Nope, him taking off the way gently and saying, 'I want you to know you're beautiful the way you are.' There is no way that scenario would happen this soon into seeing someone. The conversation that Chantal said that happened would have happened after knowing someone for a lot longer than a night. Also, she didn't give her channel to anyone. Chantal didn't eat food in front of this guy. Why would she risk him seeing her maul her food into on her channel? How did she know they didn't go straight to her channel after she left him? Because she never gave her channel to anyone. The stuff she talked about in this clip and the burping and carrying on, why would she risk anyone seeing that? I don't know. There is something weird going on here. Yeah, it's not weird. She lies. If she's breathing and she's talking, she's lying. Faye says, when I came out of an abusive relationship, I didn't go near men for months and months. I needed time to heal and reflect. That's why people get frustrated. You never stop with the attention seeking. Yeah, that's if you've been in an abusive relationship, you're damaged and you know you're damaged and you need your time to heal. And yet she claims a severe abuse and yet she's hopping from guy to guy. That just seems weird to me. Laura of the Valley says, yeah, did you say you were going to lie on Monty and make up a story to get him arrested? You were serious as heck and then try playing it off by saying, I'm not a psycho. Like, why would you even say that you'd lie in the first place? Why does that even pop into your head to do? You know, someone who lies about DVNSA goes to the cops and involves them because they're vengeful and wrathful to a person. And then she makes the comment, I'm going to go and lie about Monty. Yeah, you got to take that seriously. Laura of the Valley says she was so insecure and self-aware of how ridiculous she looks without filters in real life when she had to go to get out of the car in the orange tulip parking lot in front of those guys. Yeah, she's so proud of herself. She loves herself. Why be insecure about people in real life seeing you how you look in real life? I mean, are you proud of yourself or aren't you? Lisa says it's not the point of people boycotting your channel for one day. It's the point that they pulled the boycott together in a very fast manner, and so many agreed. Yep. I mean, it wasn't even a question. Wasn't even a question. There was no argument there. Everybody's saying, you know what? Let's all just take a break from Foodie for a day. And we are. And we'll all be made better from it. Let's see. Heather Gerald says, a great way to show just how bothered you are about the blackout. Yeah, she's so happy, yet she's bothered. Oh, here we go. Mike Red says, staying at the same hotel that you and your alleged abuser have stayed at before. Okay. She's clearly still seeing him. Think about it. Natter gave her attention, and she's been this obsessed. If there were any other man, she'd be equally obsessed because she's desperate, old, and alone. So she took the guy saw her at the same hotel she's been at with Natter. She was seeing Natter. She was seeing him. CG of London says, watching someone making up imaginary men is really concerning. Well, that's Foodie's normal, just making up imaginary men to talk about. No one says, I thought she hated reaction channels because they steal her content and views. I guess she knows that without them, she'd tank a year ago. That's absolutely true. She hates us, but yet she should thank us instead. Without the reaction channels carrying her, her channel would have tanked a long time ago because she hasn't tried to make any kind of real content in the longest. Yankee Doodle Dandy says, pulling men ain't a flex. Anyone can do it. You just can't keep men. Yeah, spreading your legs for somebody, anybody can do that. But keeping a man around you that wants to be around you for you, and there's no money involved, now that's harder for Foodie. That's much, much harder. Let's see. Bella says, yeah, how many vet appointments have you made and missed? Too many. Way too many. And there's no reason to miss them. Sour Gummy says, you're mad because strangers won't discuss you for 24 hours. You think that's normal? Because she wants the attention. It drives her mad when she doesn't get it. Lay Like Me says, she's so bothered. I thought this was what she wanted. Yeah, so do we. She should be jumping for joy, and she's not. She's mad. Right? Imagine that, raging because the reaction channels won't cover her for a day. Isn't that odd? Isn't that completely odd? Let's see. Grandma Spud says, when you meet a guy, you put out. That's what you meant to say with the sentence you didn't finish. STD arc again. You know, she shouldn't even be putting out. She's got mad infections down there in her private area, and she hasn't cleared that stuff up. I mean, if she did, she wouldn't be relying so heavily on the Vagisil to disguise the smell and the infections. She shouldn't be putting out at all with all of that going on, because that's just gross. You know, if you're gonna be active, you should at least be healthy and protect yourself. Everybody's saying in the comments she was with Natter, and that's what we're all thinking. Everything points to Natter. Oh no, Yankee Doodle Danny says the local bike. Yeah, everybody gets a ride. Sun says for a woman, baby face is not a compliment. Think about it. Yeah, if a man says you got a baby face, that's not the compliment you think it is. So that's it for this React video. I'm going to go ahead and post it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. It's like my last React for the night. And then I'm going to be on the road tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Please take care. Bye-bye.